Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Tech YouTube channel. Hope it was a good trading day and it was very volatile day. It was being the expiry day also, and the tomorrow we have almost like extended weekends. So let us see what happened in the market today. Some important data points. So whether the correction is over or we are going to head for major correction. That's what we are going to see today. So the quality of the video, the voice may be having some problem because of this internet connectivity. But I have a problem here. I am doing in hotspot, so just please bear with me. Try to manage. The contents are very important. So now, in this case, like before the disclaimer is, please don't use what I mentioned in video as a personal opinion. And any loss income technique is based on view. Island responsible. Please consider financial risk before taking any trades. So let's go into the video and see important contents. So coming to the FIs here, FIs what they have done is today added some long positions here, but adding some short positions in the stock futures actually. So the continuously they just are trying to hold the short futures the stocks, but however in the long positions index also it's not much actually, and call options they just add slightly, and because of the bounce, the dead cat bounce what they're expecting also possibly, and then here in the put options there's some cut down some book some profits in the long puts actually. But in case of clients here, so clients what they do is they just maintaining the puts in spite. So as I mentioned Telegram also yesterday also, now they just taken very huge position here. Now they cut the position here, means then they have to book the loss. All these days they've been in the short position here in the stock index futures, the index put options, and they're making good money here. Now they're expecting that they will be making money now also. The market will bounce very decently. That's the reason they're not cutting the position here in spite of the loss today. Definitely they are loss here, and then here index futures also they're in loss, and here call option they are not making money because they are in long position here, they are also making loss, and put option all the four levels here everything is in loss now. Now the FIs have a very good opportunity that they will not allow these people to make money now this time possibly. So possibly they will maintain here almost the same place here, or they may not take it to the upside actually. So just be very careful, because FI can play the game of frustrating, like how in the morning they've been frustrating, after that suddenly the move came on the downside actually. So something like that is possible. So maybe it's a little extended period possible. And coming to the proprietary traders, in case of proprietary traders, they're just holding the book some profit in the short calls here, bought some put options here, and then here they're holding some long positions here, and here they added some stop futures here. So overall it means there's just maybe expecting some bounce here. That's the reason they cut down the positions here. So overall if you see here, some expecting some bounce. Okay, so what point of bounce we are going to get is what we are going to expect now. We'll see that also. Now coming to the cash market data just to alternate this, they're just selling some small amount here. So they're not doing the cash market much buying actually. Whatever they sold, okay, this I not updated here, I refresh here. So 20,000 crores almost they sold in the last month actually, in the month of October, and now this month is, if you see here, they're just not buying anything actually. So just waiting in the sidelines actually, they're not buying anything. Even DA is also not buying heavily actually. So in spite of the fall after that, so DAs and FS both are in the silent mode. They are not buying any. They are buying. Whatever the buying is happening is only from the retail traders, and who are the people who investors who missed out the rally. They just entering the market and started buying now. So hopefully that they make some money. But looks like this time it's going to be a trap where different news can come and take the market and downside here. Let's move to the next one. Coming to the open interest, if you see here today, in case of next week expiry, 40,000 is a very good resistance. So chances that any bounce will touch 40,000 maximum and not beyond that possibly. So if you get 40,000 level, it is a very good time to exit your short position, whatever long position if you have now, you can exit that time. Or if you are short, then you can just look for just holding some hedge and make some money using the shorts. Because some bounce can come, because fall was very huge. But the only thing is that the full moon is going to come, like new moon is going to come now on the 5th of November actually. So maybe another 10-15 days we can see some bounce actually, or some small to big positivity can be seen actually, because of the new moon to full moon, the lunar cycle. So there is a one reason can be maintain the positivity for the next 2 weeks possibly. So don't be on the short side for the next 2 weeks possibly. Sidelines to positivity is expected from the astro point of view. So coming to the here 13,500 also, you can see here some very good support is from call and put actually. So there is a high chance that may not break 13,500. That's what expected now. And 13,000 put options are very good support is there from the put option traders here. So definitely 13,000 may not break and should not break. That's what is expected from the put option traders. So in case of call option, very clearly you can see here in case of Nifty, completely call option traders are just holding the pressure on the Nifty. And now Nifty's chance of going to the previous high and breaking and going above the previous high is very less chance actually. So now you have to look for only selling on rise. Be very careful with the long position, naked long positions, that may be little risky. So for this call option, you can see 212 rupees now. Possibly that we should be looking for some good short covering rally only if it goes above. Otherwise, what is call traders are going to just put pressure on the bank Nifty. And now in coming to this next, okay, for this option trading, 39,500 you can see here good put trading has added actually 13,400 call. So for tomorrow the 1 hour time is there for the mortgage trading. So that time just look for 13,300 call and 13,700 put actually. So this is on the dashboard actually. So the gold numbers will get the update automatically every day. So look for this. Yesterday I mentioned about Telegram channel about the two things: call option, put option. So here we have no need to think of anything like what strike price to select, whether you want to go for call or put, whatever you want to go. That is not required here. Just two strike price you have to focus, and you will get a profit also per lot. What is the profit you will get? You have to focus. But only thing is you have to maintain the volatility. Some whipsaws when it comes, that time only you have to manage. Otherwise, you should be just copy trade. You have to do, that's it. Then coming to the open interest change here. Okay, this one I have to just update here. So in case of 3rd November now, the PCR, let me just show the PCR now. So in case of bank Nifty, if you see the PCR is 0.64, little oversold actually. So hopefully that this oversold situation should be get rectified. And now let us check the spot also here. Yeah. So in case of Nifty, if you see here, oh, it's getting updated. Okay. Nifty, if you see here now, in the here also is 0.61 here. Little oversold actually. Possibly that this should get fixed. There is a bounce if it comes actually. So look for the any bounce here. Now max pain is around 7,900. So it can go maximum 18,000. I don't see anything beyond that actually. If it goes beyond that, then some FX push required. Otherwise, there is less chance that we may go under sustain above and cross the previous high. So now it's a time for sell on rise. So 13,500 maximum we can go to 40,000 level, or maximum predictions 40,200 maybe we can go. I am not seeing beyond that, unless otherwise you can see here modify option price of 3900 here. So that's the reason 40,000 there is a chance to reach actually for bank Nifty in the coming days before the 11th November. And definitely now the selling pressure will build on the bank Nifty with every rise. Now here for the 11th November, okay, 11th November we can see 0.6 to 0.64, that's what we saw here. And then VIX also has come down actually. VIX, if you see here, it has come to 16 level actually, 16.2. So definitely fear is not there actually. With every rise now, the people are selling the put option. That is the reason that you can see it has come to 16.13 now. After such, normally with this fall today, with the panic sell, the VIX should have risen now, but it has come down actually. It is looking a little suspicious. So we have to see what is the action plan in the coming days. Tomorrow being Muhurat, normally we should not see any big movement actually. In case some big movement suddenly rarely comes actually, in case sudden big movement comes, then we have to handle that also, because the timeline is very less. In 1 hour time you have to handle the trades. And then coming to the overall open interest here, so 2.2 crores of bearish position is there for Nifty, and 1.36 crores of bearish position for the bank Nifty. Definitely the bank Nifty bearish position is very high. Normally if you see here below 1 crore only will be there. Only one time we saw here around 1.9 crores. After that we saw some small bounce here. So some bounce should come actually. That's what I'm expecting. But the bounce should get sold by around 40,000 levels here. And then coming to this strike price PCR, if you see here, the support has come down very clearly, and now we should be having resistance on 18,000 level for Nifty, and here around 39,400, 40,000 levels at the for bank Nifty. So straddle today, if you see here, let us see the today's case here. The short straddle started, which is taken here at 1051. Around 40,500 we should have got actually arrested here, but it went all the way to 13,500. 2,000 points went actually. The people who have taken short straddle lost 1,000 points actually by closing. So some consolidation, something we should be able to see to 40,000 level here. And then for the next week, actually, if you see here for the next week, 13,500 is what showing the short straddle here level. So 13,500 around 900 rupees means roughly 40,500 maximum upside here, and for downside maximum downside is around 38,500. So we could break 39,000 possibly, provided there is some more FIS selling power comes actually. Otherwise, we should be able to see 40,500 maximum on the upside actually for the Bank Nifty. And then coming to the today's what are the short covering rally, it was a put option was a short covering was seen actually. If you see for the next week expiry, 41,700, 800, 300 under put actually. So all these are seeing short covering rally. And in case of Nifty, only one strike price, the 18,900 strike price saw some short covering rally here in case of today. And coming to the next one, Lakshman Rekha for this week has become fully negative here. You can see here we are below the Lakshman Rekha here. Till we don't cross in the Bank Nifty futures 40,200, we are going to be sell on rise. There is a sell on rise. So this band of 3800 to 40,000 is a 200 is a 400 points range. Is going to be very important resistance for the Bank Nifty. And in case of Nifty futures, 17,900 to 18,000 is a very good important resistance for the Nifty futures. So coming to the roller, if you see here today with the fall in the Nifty, Bank Nifty here, almost 1 lakh of shorts got added, short built up was seen in case of Nifty, and in case of Bank Nifty, some 56,000 contracts only saw some short built up actually. So possibly they are waiting for the rise and then take some short positions here. And in case of Nifty, very clearly you can see here high, low, you can see lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, we got formed here. So definitely chance of 18,300 looks very less now. So let us see here whether we are going to break it, because 18,300 is going to be a tough task for Nifty to cross now. Now it's going to see sort of selling pressure when it comes to 18,200 now. And then because now everybody is alerted now, everybody knows the bearish move is started coming. And then coming to Bank Nifty, now we saw some high and then some lower high we saw here. So 40,000 level crossing can be a tough task for the Bank Nifty. So be very careful with the long positions. If you see a rise, definitely there's a good chance to exit your long positions at a good rate around 40,000 level here. If the price point cross over 40,000 level, then only some chance that we can go to 40,500 here. Let us see, because that's the way how you to handle the movement now. And cash market, definitely we are not still crossing rotating moving average here. Any rise above this is going to see some selling pressure here. And in case of positional, still we are the sell signal for Bank Nifty, Bank Nifty sell signal, and the Nifty also is in a sell signal here. So till we don't got some buy signal as of now. So one should hold your shots with the hedge position, because sudden rise, whatever is there, the volatility movement, you should be able to manage that show. And in case of if you see the cube, GAN cube here, we got some good support here around this level here. In case of Bank Nifty, if you see today's low is 13,304, and the level GAN cube level also is 13,300. So we got a very good support for GAN cube here. We should not break, because we closed above this 3 times now. 3 days we got to continuous close, but we got a red candle here. That's a very important thing. We are not closed with the green candle. So some weakness is there. So bounce can come. So definitely any bounce we should not see 40,200 level to break on the upside. If you break, then there is chance of touching this 40,500 to 800 or some 40,000 level. There is chance here, because Egler Fisher is looking some oversold situation here, and we should see some rise here. Once we see some rise here, then up to this level we can go 40,500 is maximum we should go, and around 40,000 level we should see some arresting of the level in the rise. And in case of Nifty also, if you see here, what are the GAN cube level is cube 26 is the level here, and this cube 26 you can see here already this Egler Fisher also seeing some reversal. Now some bounce is expected, so possibly the bounce you should use for looking for some reversal long positions, only for temporary technical bounce. That's the only thing. And now you can see here how many green candles are there here. Now so many red candles you can see here. So bears started playing its game. Now any rise, look for some exiting of long position opportunity and taking short position, not going for longs at this point of time. So be careful and try to use the opportunity to make some profit in the short side. Selling the call options is a very good idea. So tomorrow you have to see for this strike price 13,300 call option, 13,700 put option, and this is where you can make money. Possibly 13,700 put option can see some selling pressure, possibly we want to book some profits for the time being, and then we can go on the upside. And then if you are looking for buying option, then go for buying the 13,300 call option above the BWP. And yeah, this is coming to the GAN fan also, GAN fan daily also. If you see here, we got some very good resistance here now at the 45 degree now, and now any fall in case of Bank Nifty, we should see arresting that fall at 38,400 level, 500 levels possibly, and we should not break the level at any cost. Breaking that, we should see around 36 levels coming easily in case of Bank Nifty, and in case of Nifty also, the levels of 17,400 500 levels should hold at any cost. In case we break this level, then we can see around 16,000 levels coming in case of Nifty, provided this level is not hold. So just remember these levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and you can do similar levels for AD stocks also. So in case you want to look for any stock, just put a 45 degree angle and then put the GAN angle one by one at the 45 degree, and you should be able to do. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe, like channel. Thank you so much. Bye.